We continue with a chance for you to get to know our Cowboy basketball staff and assistant coaches. And assistant coach Mike Ekanem is with us now. And things happen fast, right? I mean, you get into a coaching role, I guess, just 3 years ago. And now you're an assistant coach in the Big 12. It happened fast, huh? Really fast.
It happened extremely fast. I'll definitely say that. But can't complain. Can't complain at all. Happy to be here. Everywhere I've been, whether it was being a video guy or now an assistant coach, I've learned throughout the process. Works for some great guys, and just happy to be here at Oklahoma State.
The guy that really got you going in it was Josh Pastner, right? What did you like about him, and how did that get started?
Yeah, so that was year one in the business for me. I worked for Josh for 2 years at Memphis. It just learned so much from Josh, just his work ethic, he's not a long day type guy, like in the office all day, many hours, but he's efficient with his time. He's a good communicator, whether it's to his staff, to his players, to recruits, administration. He's just a beloved guy. Like, everybody loves Josh. Like, such a nice guy, and learned a lot from him of just being professional and just the work ethic of what it takes to be good in this business.
Yeah, and here's the thing with you. I mean, you've done lots of different things. You've done video. I think there's some strength and conditioning in your background. You've even done social media. So you've done a lot of different things. How do you think your background in doing all of those things has helped you with this rapid ascent that you've made?
So that's the thing. It's like I went to college to be I want to be around sports. I don't really want to coach. What is it going to be? So it was strength and conditioning for me.
Gotcha.
Like, okay, I want to be around sports. Let me do that side of it, behind the scenes, workout guys, things like that. But then when I got my first job in college with Josh at Memphis, it was, okay, I can help out a little bit with the strength coach, but then we need a social media guy who can do graphics. I taught myself Photoshop.
Wow.
So I'll do the graphics. I'll do the recruiting graphics. I'll do the game day graphics, things like that. And then it was, okay, let me get into the video room, studying film, helping out with scouts, and it's just adding a little bit more to my plate. So then fast forward 8-9 years later, my first assistant coaching job at Sam Houston, it was like, why should I hire you? Well, I'm hiring you because you could do this, and this. Assistant coaches aren't doing their own graphics. Assistant coaches aren't doing their own video. Assistant coaches aren't able to help out in the weight room if we need to. So it was just, I guess I made myself more marketable, and just having my hats in so many different areas. And you don't see that with assistant coaches much.
No, you don't. And I think about, because this is happening fast, it's so easy to envision you as a head coach for all the talent you have and your personality and your depth. But I think about, even as a head coach, organizations are big now, whether it's football or men's basketball. There's a lot of people involved. I would like to think your understanding of the graphics person's job, the social media person's job, the media relations person's job, I would think that would make you really attractive, because you have a feel for all of it and an appreciation for what that team should look like.
For sure. I would say so. I guess the appreciation, for sure. I know what it takes to, like, all the behind the scenes things. Some head coaches, like, there's some old school coaches that I've worked for in the past who had no clue about video, had no clue about social media, had no clue about even the importance of, things along those lines. So just being able to do those things in my past, like, hopefully it'll help me. It's helped me progress in my profession so far, and hopefully it'll continue to help me in the future.
Part of that progression has taken you to Oklahoma State. And the thing is, people may not know this, you're working for one of your best friends at George Mason, but yet you made the decision to come here. I'm sure that wasn't easy, but what drove that? Because it sounds like you were in a good spot.
You're right. Like, definitely wasn't easy. Was working for one of my really, really close friends in Tony Skinn at George Mason. And but every move that I've made, whether it be the lowest man on the totem pole at Memphis in year one to being a Big 12 assistant, every year, every move I made has been progress, has been a step forward or a step up in my career, on my resume, in the business, whatever it is. It was just hard to pass up, hard to say no to Oklahoma State. Being from the state of Texas, knowing of Oklahoma State, the brand, Coach Lutz, knowing Coach Lutz, we actually went to the same college. I've known him for a long time. We've known each other, never worked for him, but my college coach was really good friends with him, and they worked together in the past. And just having the opportunity to be here with him and being an assistant coach in the Big 12, I couldn't say no to it.
Understand. What's uniquely great about Coach Lutz?
I've worked for a lot of coaches. I've worked for a lot of coaches, but not one that works as hard as Coach Lutz. Attention to detail with everything in his program, whether it's on the court, anything off the court, with recruiting, with donor relationships, the whole nine. He wants to know everything, and he wants to be a part of everything. He wants the best for his staff as well, like all of us. Like, he gives us a say in everything that we do. He gives us a voice, and whether you're an offensive guy, a defensive guy, or just a recruiting guy, a video guy, he gives you, like, you're the head coach of that, whatever it is, whatever your responsibility is. He's just a tireless worker, man. Like, he works, he leads by example and works harder than just about any of us.
We appreciate the time, Mike. Thank you very much. Enjoyed it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
That's assistant coach Mike Ekanem.